Oh, no.
All right. Look at Oli. Oh, sorry, dude.
Ollie is a British name.
Oli.
Oli?
It is a British
Ollie?
name, right?
I don't know.
Something like that. Something like that.
Well, you think I'm some expert on British stuff? Well, I am 43% British English. Yeah.
Like, ran into like this Middle Eastern dude who is like from Jordan. He's like, oh, your name is Al Jafra. I'm like, yeah. And he's like, where are you from? I was like, oh, I'm from Huntsville, but my dad was from Jordan. He's like, oh, I'm from Jordan. He's like, oh, marhaba. I'm like, dude, I don't know anything. I'm like, I'm white, bro. I was like, I'm gonna be real with you. But anyways, let's get into the podcast in 3, 2, 1. Yo, and hello, and welcome to Game Speak Podcast. New episodes go for free feed subscribers every Wednesday in audio format on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Google Play, Spotify, and all of your favorite podcast platforms, as well as in video format on YouTube, so you can see us in stunning HD. Where we need you to hit subscribe and click that notification bell. We're streaming live every Monday at 7:50 p.m. CST on twitch.tv/GameSpeakPodcast, Facebook.com/group/GameSpeakPodcast, and on YouTube if you want to catch the show as it happens before anyone else. Be sure to go ahead and join our ever-growing community in the GameSpeak Podcast Discord at dsc.gg/GameSpeakPodcast to hang and talk games, battle and catch Pokemon, get show updates, find friends to play games with, and so much more. This show is 3 BFFs bringing you the hottest video game news of the week. I'm one of your hosts, Jamal Jafra, alongside Brent Blaze and Devil Meow.
Yes.
Devil Meow.
Oh, shit.
What's up, fellas?
Oh, not much, guys.
Yeah,
What's up with
We
y'all?
got the sounds out of the way.
Yeah, we
Gotta get it out of the system, you know?
Yeah, sometimes you do. I was gonna say, did either of you watch the Borderlands trailer or the?
Yes.
Yeah, I did watch the
yeah.
Borderlands trailer. What I didn't watch was the Avatar live action thing.
I tried last night. It's
it any
tried.
good?
It's not bad, but like it honestly is very close to the actual like
Source material.
material,
Yeah.
but like they made it like way darker. Like it's way more serious. Like Aang isn't like super playful. Like I don't know. It's just really like it seems like they tried to take it down like a PG-13 path.
More
Okay,
adult
okay,
tone.
I'm with that.
Yeah, which is okay. Yeah, I mean, but that's coming from somebody who didn't grow up watching it. So like making it a little bit more adult rated felt better. Like I've only seen like the first season and I watched it as an adult and I was like, oh, this is okay, but it's too childish.
Yeah.
So it's like it felt like watching that, but like with a dude getting burned alive like by somebody like right at the very beginning. That like somebody from the fucking fire whatever the fuck
Fire Nation.
Fire Nation. Yeah, like grabs like a earthbender guy and he's like why? And he's just like like literally just burst into flames and the shows this like burnt corpse just laying on the ground. I was like, nice.
Damn.
I
Interesting.
was like, we're getting real around here.
It's just the cabbage guy. Like,
Not the cabbage.
My cabbages.
Yeah. So they get serious here.
Yeah, I gotta watch it for myself, but the whole like the original creators like breaking off from the project did not give me hope for it.
It's probably because it's
yeah.
too dark. Like they were probably like
yeah.
they wanted to keep the heart, and it
Yeah.
doesn't seem to have that.
damn.
At least
Yeah.
not in my opinion.
Well, that's,
I still want to watch it, you know?
Yeah.
I still need to check it out.
it
form
can't
my
be worse
opinion,
than the movie. So.
Yeah, right.
That was a classic. No, I'm just kidding.
How do they say his name? in that?
Ong.
The only reason I haven't watched the movies is because I've heard from so many people how terrible it is. Like, I've honestly almost watched it several times, but like somebody I'm with is always like, dude, don't.
It's exceptional.
Yeah, we like I worked at the movie theater at that time, and we all stayed after to watch it because it was like one of those pre-showing things.
Oh no.
It was so bad. Like everybody was just like, "What the fuck was this?" Like straight up, right off the bat, just bad.
Yeah.
But anyways, this seems to be a lot better though. But yeah,
The Borderlands look good.
Oh
Except
yeah, that did look pretty good.
Kevin Hart, man, like
Honestly, the
I think
part
he's
I had
gonna
a
be
problem
pretty
with
good.
was Jack Black. Like,
Really?
I didn't like him as Claptrap. Like, he doesn't.
I feel like his voice isn't annoying enough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, I wanted Claptrap. Or like, worst case scenario, they should have got the guy who voices fucking Gurr from Invader Zim. Like,
oh yeah, that would have been.
that
great.
would have been perfect.
I think they were just going for the name value, though. You know, you
Yeah.
get Jack Black in the movie.
You already
know
got
what I mean?
Kevin Hart. You know, it's like you've
they
already
have
got
a whole-
Jamie Lee Curtis.
That's
like-
the whole point. Yeah, they got to round it out. You know what I mean? They got to have the full all-star cast here. You know what I mean?
It's just dude. The character that Kevin Hart's supposed to be playing is so much bigger, larger.
Dude, I've played every Borderlands game, and I have no fucking idea who he's supposed to be. I don't know any of the characters except for Handsome Jack.
That's my real problem with Borderlands in general. Is just like
I don't pay attention to the fucking story.
Yeah, like I don't give a shit about the story, and like they try to there's so many different mediums of it that are like trying to make it have like this deeper story, you know, like the Telltale games
Yeah.
and like the movie that's coming out, and it's like, you know,
It's really just chaos.
it's just guns and booms. And,
Yeah,
you know,
literally,
like-
if it was like true to the game, it would be you shoot and then like you kill somebody and a gun falls out, and then you
Go
open up
loot
your
it.
menu and then like
Yeah.
swap that gun out for that one, and that's it. That's like the whole fucking movie.
yeah.
Yeah.
All things considering, though, like it does look like a pretty decent movie. You know, like you got Eli
Definitely
Roth
high
at the
production
helm.
value.
Yeah, it's super high production value. Like there's some scenes in there that are just like, damn, that's like some fucking Marvel Avengers type shit. You know what I mean?
It does look like they're all wearing cosplay, though, to me. Like, when I watched it, I was like, well, they didn't really try too hard with these outfits. The world looks amazing. The world looks like Borderlands.
Yeah.
And Claptrap looks legit. But, like, all of their outfits, it looks like they went to, like, fucking, like, Party City or something. And, like, they just, like, fucking threw on some stuff, and then somebody did some makeup to try and make it look like, you know, legit.
Got
But,
their cosplay off of Temu.
yeah, it looks bad, dude.
I thought they looked pretty good. I don't know.
I didn't think they looked terrible, but it did kind of stand out a little bit on Jamel's end. But I didn't think it was super bad. But now it looks like
The
it could
world
be a fun
looks good,
watch.
though.
Yeah, I'm
Like-
definitely gonna see it.
What's the world of Borderlands called?
Pandora.
Pandora. Yeah, Pandora looked dope. It looks legit to me. Like I thought, I was like, damn, this actually looks like the place. So I don't know. Anybody else do anything outside of video games or?
I bought a laptop.
Oh,
It was kind of an adventure buying a laptop because, like, at first I was like, okay, I'm not going to spend a lot of money on a laptop. Like, that was my whole goal, was just to, like,
Yeah.
spend
Well,
as
we
little
talked
money
about it
as
last
possible.
podcast.
Yeah. So I was like, first things first, I was like, I'm going to get a Chromebook. You know what I mean?
For
so
$60-something.
yeah, $65. So I
Yeah.
ordered it. I got the Chromebook in. It was in pretty good working condition, but there was like a big crack across the keyboard. And I was like, after trying to play with it for a little bit, I realized like it not having Windows on it is kind of a problem because of like what I'm trying to do with it. So I was like, okay, so I'm just gonna return it because of this big crack across the keyboard and do something else with the money. So my second idea was like, Jamel was like, go check out pawn shops. You know what I mean? I was like, good idea. So I went to this pawn shop and there's only 2 laptops available at the pawn shop, and so I just need like a junk laptop to you know
But these were
to
like junk.
write
junk.
on, you know, like, well, no, one of them, like, okay, there's 2 laptops, they're set up, they're ready to go, they're the only 2 laptops they have in the store. One of them, I like go into the little specs menu, and I didn't like read too much into it. I just see some sort of Intel processor. I'm like, it's got 16 gigabytes of RAM. I'm like, okay, this thing is probably fine, you know, and it was like $200. I was like, and then I looked next to it, and there's one like sitting, you know, it's like a okay looking laptop, and it's got the fucking RTX sticker, and it's got a price tag of like $400. I'm like, RTX $400. I'm like, at worst case, it's a 2050. You know what I mean? Which would still put it well, you know, below MSRP or like even, you know, average like refurbished price. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, I thought about taking a chance at that point, but I was like, nah, I'm just going to get the junk one. I was like, I don't really need another fucking gaming thing. So I went ahead and got the $200 one. I got it home. Turns out it was a very, very old computer. You know what I mean? It didn't look old because at the time, whenever it came out, it was like a $1,000 computer. You know what I mean? But in reality, it was like 10 years old, and like the RAM in it was like super duper slow. Everything about it was just super slow. So I was like,
Yeah.
fuck it. I had bought like a protection plan on it where they're like, you can bring the computer back for any reason in the next 60 days or whatever. So I just brought it back and put that 200 towards the other one, and I've been pretty happy with this guy ever since. So
Yeah, this thing's got a, what you said, a 3050?
it's got a 3050, yeah. Which
laptop version of a
for
3050.
light gaming, it's pretty acceptable. You know what I mean?
That's definitely capable.
And it's like productivity. It definitely does the thing. Like it's snappy and it pulls up files quick and does the it does everything I want it to quickly. And it's lightweight. It's little bitty. It's pretty cool. Yeah.
I had to buy a new TV this week. Wasn't happy about that.
What did you
happened to
break
your
your
old
old
TV?
TV?
No, I'd had it for close to 5 years now. One of the backlights went out on it.
Oh no.
So I looked it up and I researched it a good bit to see if I could maybe do it because I'm pretty good with tech and shit like that. And no. Like,
Well, as much as it sucks having to spend money, like buying new gear is always kind of fun in a way. You know what I mean? Like,
this is like a necessity buy. I did not like. I got a fucking Toshiba Fire TV because it was 4K 55-inch for fucking $250, I think.
damn.
Yeah,
And
so
it's a Fire TV, so
Well-
it's got all the shit built into
Yeah.
it.
Thing with
that's
that, it's
not
not
a
legit
plus.
4K though. That's how the weird thing about it is, I was looking for a 4K TV whenever I got my TV, and I found out all these TVs that say like 4K UHD or whatever like that, it's not actual 4K. It's basically like super sampling type shit that they use to upscale to 4K.
I mean, it's claiming to have 1440. You can't like. It's claiming pixel density though. It's not claiming.
I'm telling you, like, trust me. Like,
I mean, that'd be false advertising.
Fire
Like,
TV does it all the time. Like, it's not false advertising because
well, yeah. I mean, if you claim like even on like the Best Buy listing, if it claims pixel density, like that's talking about the hardware, not
Yeah.
upsampling.
But just like check it out. Like just go look up your TV. Like and it's not a problem because
I
if you
know.
want an actual 4K TV, it's like $800. Like they don't sell them for less than
I
that.
don't know, man. I've hooked up. My parents bought one of those Hisense 4K TVs, and it, like I hooked up my fucking Steam Deck to it, and it was like reading out a pixel density of like 3180 by like whatever the 4K resolution is.
Yeah,
20.
1440 by 3080.
It was
No,
something
like that.
ridiculous, like whatever the.
What is Hisense? I've never heard
It's
of
It's
just a
it.
like
brand.
it's the fucking bargain bin
Yeah.
Walmart
Oh,
brand
really?
TVs, you know what I mean? But I feel like they cut a corner on that TV, not in the actual pixel density, but in the fact that it doesn't have HDR, which seems like commonplace in most modern 4K
Yeah.
TVs at this point. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, but on the older ones, like HDR was like a 50-50.
yeah.
Like, so I mean, Hisense is probably still a little behind, and I think technically Hisense owns Toshiba, but still, I mean, I would like argue that claiming a pixel density on the listing and everything would be false advertisement if it's just an upscaling.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
I went
But
through this
the-
whole process
And
with it because I had Aaron help me find a TV because like basically like he was the one that told me like because I was like, oh dude, they got this one, it's 4K, this fucking these dimensions or whatever, and he was just like, dude, that's not real. He's like just trust me, and then like was like showing me all this shit on it, and so like unless like I was just misunderstanding, but he basically was just like, that one's not legit, that one's not legit, that one's not legit, just going through the whole list like as we were walking through the store, and I was like, what the fuck, dude? But I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to look into that. I don't.
Yeah. And I do remember Googling like at the time and being like, is this like legit?
I mean, I'm trying to find if like I just googled can
could ask
TVs lie about
ChatGPT
pixel
about it.
density?
Yeah, ask ChatGPT.
Here, just ask the
Yeah.
question. I'm gonna put it on like voice mode, and then we'll let the voice answer into the microphone. So,
Okay, here we go.
hang on, get ready. Okay, go for it.
Are Fire TVs actually 4K?
Yes, Fire TVs are available in 4K resolution. This means they can display content.
I think we
in
need to
ultra
reword the
definition UHD, which offers
UHD.
a significantly higher picture quality compared to standard full HD 1080p TVs. The
Yeah,
4K
something
models
about
of Fire
UHD.
TVs
I don't know what
provide
UHD.
No,
viewer
UHD is just
and
the
detailed
is
viewing
4K.
experience,
HD is like the
especially when watching
1080.
content that's
QHD is like I think the in between 2K, and then UHD is 4K. That's just like an acronym. Ultra HD, Quality HD, and then HD or some shit like that. But I'm pretty
okay.
I'm pretty positive like if like to have have an upsampling software like that would, I don't know, I feel like that'd be more complicated than just having the pixel density because it's not like 4Ks have been around for a good while now.
Yeah.
Like, and the TV was marked down $150 as well. Like,
Yeah.
I don't I don't think it's a fake 4K.
Yeah. No, I don't
And
know.
I've also never heard of like TVs lying about their, if
Pixel
it's
density,
if it's listed,
Okay,
as
according
having,
to ChatGPT, it's saying UHD, ultra high definition, commonly refers to a resolution of 4K. Specifically, 4K UHD resolution typically means a display resolution of 3840 by 2160 pixels. This is the standard resolution for consumer 4K TVs and displays, offering 4 times the number of pixels as the 1080. So, I think if Ultra HD typically probably does mean the pixel count of like.
Gotcha.
Now
I wonder
they
what
can
the
they can
situation was,
upscale
though.
like normal like TV and shit is not streamed in 4K. Like, and there's some TVs that can upscale like lower quality stuff to look better on 4K.
Right, my TV can do that.
Yeah, like there's upsampling or whatever.
It even
not
if you like hook
sampling.
up the switch to it, it'll kind of upscale it a little bit. Like it's weird.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
anyways,
I'm gonna figure
fucking
that out and then
was
let y'all
not
know.
happy. Was not happy about buying a TV. Fucking, because I had a Samsung that I buy. It was like pretty good Samsung. I want to do those OLEDs though. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
I want a fucking OLED
They're
TV
really
so
nice.
bad. Oh dude, fucking. They have like the craziest like color and like light difference of any TV, like the contrast and everything. Because instead of being like backlit or edge lit, it's the pixels themselves light up.
That's why I need that fucking PSVR 2 on the computer. Oh, I guess we can talk about that in a second. I'm sorry, I'm excited, but
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I knew I was forgetting something. I sent that to y'all, but whenever I was on IGN, I didn't even see that article. So like,
I'm pretty sure I have it.
yeah,
Somewhere, so don't
we'll,
worry.
we'll just check that text message. But anyways,
What else have you guys been doing this week?
Nah, I mean, nothing. Doing a lot of gaming and then just chilling.
Oh yeah, I've been working, man. I'm back working.
Brent
But at least
pouts.
At least I've got some money now.
Man,
Fucking-
fuck money.
I watched White Chicks yesterday. Me and my brother Tay watched White Chicks.
Classic.
Hadn't seen it in forever. It's so God.
Is White Chicks
So-
the one where Terry Crews sings the song or
Yes.
dances to the song?
Yeah,
Okay.
uh-huh.
Sings and he dances because
Yep.
he's like high on ecstasy at one point. Like, yeah.
Yeah, like that's the only part I really remember for that movie. And I didn't even know if it was that movie or not.
It's fantastic. It's a classic.
Classic
Dude.
movie, yeah.
Mm.
Honestly, the Wayans brothers are just fucking geniuses.
Oh, yeah.
Like fucking all the scary movies. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah, they were like the king of comedy for a while.
yeah.
And then not anymore. You don't see any of those movies anymore. I wish they would come out with another scary movie or
I
something.
really wish they would too. Like, just focus all their energy into making one more hilarious scary movie. Because there's been so many great scary movies that have come out since then that they could like parody, and it would be fucking awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I liked Epic Movie too. Did you ever see that one? Not Epic Movie, superhero movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
With,
was
fucking Drake
Drake
and Josh.
Bell.
Yeah, Drake
Honestly, I wasn't a huge fan of those.
No, dude, you
Of
should-
any of the ones.
You
that
didn't watch the Spider-Man or like where it's basically Spider-Man but with
No,
Drake.
yeah,
with Drake
yeah, I
and-
remember.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was good, dude. There's
Yeah, they were
that one
an acquired
specifically.
taste for sure.
I like I like the part where like that guy who kind of looks like Steve, what's his name? Something Curry, Stephen Curry.
Steph
Stephen Curry.
Steph Curry.
Yeah, he looks like him, but he's not him. Like I don't know why, but he's in everything. There's like a part where he does Nigel Thornberry's voice, whoever that guy is. But
That guy looks like Steph Curry.
What?
hold on, I'm
So-
hold on.
Are we talking about the basketball player?
No.
No.
No, I know who he's talking about.
Not
Well-
Steph Curry. You know who I'm
Yeah,
talking
I
about.
was sitting over here like, what, should I stop him? Like,
Oh, it was Tim Curry.
Tim Curry.
Tim Curry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Tim
I
Curry
was
is the
imagining,
voice of
like-
Nigel
I was
Thornberry.
imagining Steph
Tim
Curry.
Curry's the voice of Nigel.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
What the?
Jamel, Google
can see
Steph
it.
Curry.
I know who Steph Curry is. I was like, but I said Stephen Curry, and then you said Steph, and I'm like, Steph. Maybe it's
I
Steph
thought
Curry.
that's who you were talking
Yeah.
about.
But anyways, there's like a part where the guy who looks like Tim Curry, he's like the professor or whatever, like from Spider-Man basically, and like he comes up and he's just like coughing into like this like napkin.
Leslie Nielsen.
Yeah, so
talking
not
about the old
him.
guy?
That's not who I'm talking about. There's a guy who looks like Tim Curry,
Oh, okay.
and he's in like all of these movies. Anyways, he like coughs into the thing, and there's just like blood, and he's like putting it away. They're like, "Are you okay?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, that's healthy cough blood." I don't know why. That shit made me and AJ laugh for like an hour straight, dude. Like we had to keep rewinding it, and just like it was just like the deadpan like. And everybody just accepts it for like what it is. He's just like, oh, and it's just like, "Oh, you're right." And he's like, "Oh yeah, you're just healthy cough blood." I don't know why that was so funny as a kid, but that part. Then whenever he like jumps to dodge all the stuff like Spider-Man, and literally all of it just hits him, and it's like in slow mo. Anyways, we need more of those. Sorry. Anyways, let's get into currently playing since we're not. Nobody really did anything.
Didn't really do anything.
I've got something. Finally, I've been playing Warzone, but I jumped onto Sekiro. Finally,
What? You've been playing Sekiro?
Yeah, I don't know. I
fucking love
don't
Sekiro.
like it yet.
It's my favorite one mainly because you have to focus on the blocking instead of the dodging. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know because it's like there's too much going on. Like I've beaten like 5 or 6 bosses at this point. I beat the Blazing Bull, the fucking everything up to the Blazing Bull. And then now I'm at this guy who's just like a spear guy. I think he's called like 7 Spears something. And for whatever reason, I can't figure out the timing for it.
Oh, the 7 Spears dude? He's not even a real boss, huh? He's just
No,
the
he's
dude
just
at the
some
top of the
guy.
hill. Yeah, dude, no.
And I cannot
That
fucking
guy,
kill him.
okay, first of all, he's a fucking bitch and a half. Second of all, like, you don't have to kill him. Like, if you can't beat him, don't feel like just fucking leave his bitch ass. You know
Well,
what
I'm
saying?
stuck on him, and then I was like, I'm gonna go around and fight the guy in the hole, the ninja, or whatever. I can't fucking beat him either. Like, I can't figure it out. Like, I'm just getting my ass fucking destroyed, and it's like.
So I had to cheese the fucking 7 Spears guy the first time I fought him. I just hung off a ledge and fucking whacked him in the feet where he couldn't hit me, but.
I don't even know how you could do that.
Basically, 7 Spears is there to teach you a crucial skill that you'll have to learn throughout the whole game. Like the key to beating the 7 Spears fucking mini bosses, because there's more than one of them, is fucking when they lunge at you,
you step on it.
You have to do the step on it thing.
But that doesn't do shit. Like I don't have an attack. All that does is I just step on it and he puts his spear down.
You're breaking his posture. So the thing is, okay, the key to Sekiro is not worrying about hurting their health.
Yeah, vitality.
It's
all
worrying
about
hurting their posture.
But it doesn't do shit to his posture. I've done it 4 times in a row, and his posture just goes like just nothing. And so then I have to hit him a couple times. He'll start just swinging, so then I'll block a couple of them. That'll bring up his posture a little bit, but. Literally,
honestly, I wouldn't even attack him at all. I would just focus on blocking and stepping on the thing. You know what I mean?
It doesn't do anything though. It literally, unless my game's bugged or some shit. That's why I was like, why am I even doing this? Because it'll pop up with the sign or whatever, and I'll do the thing where I step on it and I step back, but his posture isn't affected at all, by me doing that.
Well, I mean, it adds up over time. If you hit him and he blocks, it will affect his posture too. So if you're not able to break his posture just by blocking and stepping on the thing, then you might have to start just aggressively hitting him between. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just kind of spam the attack button while you're not really paying it. Don't pay attention to how you're attacking. Just spam it and focus on the blocking and the other stuff. You know what I mean? Just kind of subconsciously just whack that button.
Yeah.
Lock onto him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the key, I think.
It says,
he's honestly such a bitch that once you beat him, everything else from for the next 2 hours of the game will feel super fucking easy because he's just ridiculously out of place.
I don't know, not that ninja guy in the hole.
I'll tell you this. When you come back after beating the game and do a new game plus, he's one of the first people you run into, boss wise after like you said, after beating the bull or whatever. And I remember kind of being like, damn, I got to fight this guy again. And then I just smoked his ass the fucking second time. You know what I mean? But it's because you like have figured out like all the like little movements and stuff. By the time you've beaten the game once, you're like watching the people that are about to attack use like hands and shit. You know what I mean? Like the way they like twitch and stuff. Like
Yeah, I've already like I've gone through up until that point like 4 or 5 times, like just so I can get money and stuff. Like
just cheese his ass for now. Like
it's
just,
too easy to beat like the normal people. Like I haven't died from like a normal person like since the first hour I played.
Wait till you get to those fucking bird people on the fucking roof, man. They piss me the fuck off.
Bird people. See, I haven't gotten to that part yet. So like right now, all the enemies I've encountered are super easy except for the bosses.
Yeah.
And the first 2 bosses I fucking wiped the floor with like nothing. Then
Honestly,
the Blazing
people-
Bull was the one that gave me shit. Like
People talk
hated
about
that.
Sekiro being super hard, and it's because of the little mini bosses. Like the main bosses, like have a secret. Almost all of them have some sort of like secret that makes them easier to beat, and it's usually tied to like a prosthetic thing for your arm.
you gotta
know what
use
I mean?
fire or
Like
whatever.
there's one chick that was super hard to beat, like the Madam Butterfly, until you figure out like her little thing where you have to like stab her in the eye with like a spear thing, and it just makes the whole fight not easy at all. It's like I spent like 3 days trying to do it, but like, you know, I don't know, it's super rewarding game, and there's different ways to beat it. There's like, you know, different endings and stuff. I really enjoy it. I think it's my favorite like Souls-like game aside from Elden Ring. Elden Ring is definitely goated on the, you know, is the king of the
just like yeah, that I think the problem with Sekiro, and it will be the problem for most people that like, you know, Souls games, is that it's not a Souls game at all.
Yeah,
Like
it's
it
very
feels
different.
so different.
Yeah.
Like it has the same like, oh yeah, it's
more
fucking
like,
hard, but
it's more like that Star Wars game, honestly. You
Jedi
know what I mean?
Fallen
Yeah,
Order.
it's like Jedi Fallen Order, because Jedi Fallen Order has also got a lot of posture breaking and like, you know, parrying and stuff. You know what I mean?
yeah, it actually like is bad to even try and attack people in this game. Like at least at first, like,
Nah, 'cause, like,
you want to fucking just like. Or not attack, but to dodge. Like dodging is basically worthless in this fucking game. Like, and that's the thing that you naturally want to do as like a person who's played through all the fucking Dark Souls games. I just immediately, when somebody's about to swing at me, I'm like, dodge roll, you know.
Yeah.
But like, you cannot do that in this game. You can sidestep, but even then, a lot of
You
the
can
times they'll
dodge
still
roll.
I can't. I can't
you
fucking
gotta,
dodge roll.
you gotta like, I think you either hold the button down or you like double tap it or something, but you can definitely dodge
Oh,
roll.
well,
There's-
my guy
there's
just
There's a
sidesteps.
step and then there's a dodge roll, but like that might be why you're having so much trouble if you don't know how you can dodge roll, bro. Fucking, that's like a big part of like your defense. You know what I mean?
Are you sure? Because I've even looked it up.
Hang
Jamel,
on, let me
Jamel's
look
been playing on hard
I
mode.
could be wrong. Maybe I'm just like
Yeah, there's
mad.
there's
Hang
no
on.
dodge roll.
How to dodge roll.
I have no dog in this fight. I haven't played Sekiro.
It's fun, dude. It's super expensive though. So like, it was on sale on Xbox Live for $30. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just grab it now. Like I wanted it on PC, but it's $60 still. I'm not paying that for
No.
a fucking
No.
5-year-old game. Isn't it crazy? It's only 5 years old. I thought that game was so much older.
What? I didn't think it was that old.
It came out in 2019.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't.
I thought.
I thought it was like 3 or 4 years old.
Yeah, it's just sidestepping.
No, hold up.
You found it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hang on, let's see.
How do you do it? Dodge roll, Sekiro, Xbox. Buttons.
Hang on, I'm getting there. It's this long ass article about just how to defend yourself in Sekiro.
Yeah, it says quickly press the jump or step dodge buttons to perform a safety roll.
What? My guy never rolls. He just sidesteps.
That's what I'm saying. There's like you can either sidestep or roll. Like it's hang on, let me.
They call it
Yeah.
a sidestep. That's all they call it. Like there's no like even in the control scheme. Like if you go into the controls and the settings, there's no button that says roll.
I really think it's like a double tap thing. Hang on, let me. Really can't find it. Hold up.
Block and parry. You watching a video on it?
Yeah.
Is he rolling?
Is he rolling?
No.
Yeah,
No?
he just sidesteps, dude.
Yeah, he's just side dodging.
Huh.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, maybe I'm tripping. I guess.
Anyways,
But my point is, even if you could dodge roll, it doesn't fucking matter. Like, there's no iframes. Like, they just hit you. Like.
Yeah, but you also have stealth in this game, which is like a big
Which is
part.
cool.
You know what I mean? Like, I think a lot of it, is just sneaking up and stabbing the boss once before you get on him. You know what I mean?
That
Like,
part is kind of annoying though, because like sometimes like I'll literally I'll be right there. I got the red mark on him. I'm about to fucking stab him, and my guy will just like sidestep for no reason at all and fucking just make himself visible, so then I can no longer get that first hit on him. And then I'm like, well, I just fucking wasted this turn. Like, I just killed all these people to get up here to come die to you real quick now, like, because I'm not gonna be able to fucking death blow you twice. All right, like that shit pisses me off. Like, dude,
sounds like you should have rolled.
no, apparently, yeah, but like,
man, that's crazy. I really thought you could roll. That's blowing my mind.
yeah, but like that's why people who play Dark Souls games don't like this one, because you can't dodge roll. That's all Dark Souls is dodge rolling. Like, you can
I
literally
played
beat
this before
every
I played any of the
boss.
other Dark Souls games, and I actually am not a big fan of like the Dark Souls games. You know
Really?
what I mean? Like, I
Oh,
really
I
like
love 'em.
Sekiro, I really like Elden Ring, but I'm not a huge like Dark Souls fan. Like, and I don't know why. You know?
I like it, dude. I like all the different abilities and like
I want to
things
like
you
it,
can
I
do.
just I feel like it's the vibe of it or
Yeah,
something.
but say
It's
you're
like
just
the-
too happy of a guy. Bro.
Yeah, I
It's
think
too dark.
It's so dark, the
No, I mean,
soul
that-
of it is just
Yeah, it's soul sucking.
Yeah. it's oppressive.
No, just
you know?
Jamil said, "Send me up."
yeah, let's go. No, but anyways, what have you guys been playing?
Well, I've been playing Persona 3 still, still deep down the Persona 3 rabbit hole. That's really all I've been playing, honestly. I've been playing Risk of Rain a little bit, too. I can't get off of that. It's fun.
You still liking Persona 3?
Yeah, it's really good. I haven't been, like, devoting a whole lot of time to it, but when I do play it, I'm really enjoying it.
Nice. Devin?
I have been devoting my time to spreading democracy across the galaxy for Super Earth.
Dude, I've been seeing some really cool clips of that shit.
Helldivers 2.
Yeah.
No, I'm still super glued to Helldivers 2.
I really
Fucking-
need to get
If I'm
that.
gaming, I'm playing that right now. The shit's just fun. Like, it's
It looks
fun.
fun.
It's chaotic. It's challenging. Me and Ant in the Discord, our buddy Ant in the Discord, have been playing it a bunch and trying to get through all the difficulties and shit. And it's a fucking struggle. Yeah, we need a full squad. So
Yeah.
fucking come on.
Yeah, I need to get that.
I'm getting good right now, okay? I'm stuck on Sekiro.
Yeah,
I'll be there a while.
Dude, it's fun. It's the funnest co-op romp I've had in a very long time. The game just is playing really good now. They got all their server bullshit fixed. I haven't had any crashes. The game, like, I've done all the way up to like extreme now, and had like 3 of the fucking giant bile titans like chasing after me and my whole squad. Those are like the 3-story bugs. Like, yeah, it's
Can you climb them?
when they're dead. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not when they're alive. No.
That'd be
'cause
cool.
What they'll do is they'll just like, if they get close enough to you, like their ranged attack is like they spew out a bunch of acid and shit, which covers a very large area. So if you're within it, you're fucked. But if you get under their feet, I tried to just like run between one's legs one time, and it just like was like, bitch, and just fucking it just flicked me with its foot and blasted me into like a million pieces.
Man, it
Yeah.
looks really cool. Like, all the gameplay I've seen just looks like chaotic and crazy
Yeah,
and fun.
yeah, all the different bombs that you can call in, like the friendly fire that you have to watch out
Does
for.
it run pretty good on your
Oh,
on your
beautiful.
computer?
Yeah, I've got it on like almost max settings, I think.
Okay, cool.
And it looks really good. It plays really good. It doesn't, even when there's like 100 fucking bugs on the screen or robots or whatever, it stays solid.
So it's really just like the server issues that are more.
Yeah. No, it was all like all the issues that people were talking about. It was simply like connectivity and like the game
Server
functioning.
issues.
Once you got into a game, it was fucking amazing. And that's why people were waiting in these queues to fucking play the shit. Like,
Yeah.
but man, I can't say, I said it last time when I was talking about it, but like the locational damage system that they have in this game is fucking where it really shines. And it's just like an action movie the whole fucking time.
It looks really cool. Like all the explosions and shit.
Yeah,
I don't
dude.
know. I'm super bad.
Yeah, and then there's moments where you're like, oh, I'm fucking dead. Nope, and then you fucking make it out like you should have died 10 times. Like
Yeah.
moments like that.
It
Other
kind of
moments
gives me
where you
like
just
the intensity of like, old school zombies vibes, you know what I mean? Like that same feeling you get back in the day whenever you got the mob of zombies coming after
yes,
you,
dude.
like
That's exactly it. It's a lot of fun. I've been having a great time with it.
Cool. Yeah.
Nice.
I might have to pick it up.
Sounds
I
intense.
highly recommend it. Like if you like guns and explosions and like not like wave shooters, but killing like waves of things like
Yeah.
zombie shooters, this game is absolutely perfect for
I
you.
do like all of that.
Yeah, it's great.
Awesome. Well, that's what we've been playing this week. If you want to let us know what you've been playing, let us know in the chat or in Facebook, the group over there, or join us in the Discord. And we'll talk to you over there. But anyways, we're going to jump into the video game news. Just so you guys know, we're using articles from gaming news sites from around the web, and we do not claim any of the articles as our own. We're simply bringing them all to one place for you. We got one thing that I feel like we should just kind of go through right quick, which was the Nintendo like partner direct or whatever. Did y'all see that or watch it?
I did not.
No.
Okay. Well, you didn't miss much, but I'm going to go ahead and just go through it.
There was also like an IGN Fan Fest too. Did y'all get that one?
Oh, no,
No.
I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't see that on IGN. They didn't
It
even
was
promote.
all over IGN.
I didn't see it.
Yeah,
I
there's
didn't see it either.
there's a bunch of articles and stuff.
But okay, so this is kind of like two news in one because guess what's coming to Switch? Grounded and Pentiment are the first Xbox games coming to Switch. After it was revealed late last week that Xbox was planning to release 4 of its previously first-party games onto other platforms. Today, or at Nintendo's Direct, they revealed that Obsidian Games' titles Grounds.
Grounded.
Grounded and Pentiment are coming to Nintendo's hybrid console. Pentiment will be released on February 22nd, which means it's already out by the time you're hearing this, and then Grounded will be released on April 16th, and I imagine you can play that game at 240p with 10 frames.
It kind of makes sense, honestly, because both of those games were probably already in development for Switch before Xbox even bought the company. You know what I mean? If you think about, well, I mean, I guess Grounded didn't get developed until
Xbox owned them.
All right, I guess Pentiment too. So yeah, you're right.
no.
But they do have a working relationship with Obsidian. Switch does because they've got Outer Worlds and shit on there. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure. And then a new Super Monkey Ball game is coming this June.
Whoa!
Yeah, woohoo! It's coming June 25th, and it's called Super Monkey Ball Banana Rumble. It's the
Excuse me while I contain my excitement.
yeah, it's the first new entry in the series in over 10 years. For some reason, aside from being a new installment in over a decade,
Jesus.
Banana Rumble introduces some new features to the series. Most notably, this will mark the first time up to 16 players from across the globe can duke it out in multiplayer modes. So there you go. Multiplayer modes aside, Banana Rumble will also include an adventure mode that includes 200 brand new stages. Either tackle the levels yourself or with up to 4 friends via local or online multiplayer. And then here's a pretty cool one. Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection was announced by Aspire Media.
I've seen that.
Yep. So it's going to bring the multiplayer servers back online on
And
console
they're gonna have
and everything.
64 player battles.
Yep.
And I think this is coming to other platforms too, like not just Switch, right? Like this
Yeah,
is
yeah,
coming to
this is-
Xbox and PlayStation.
Yeah, it's coming to
PlayStation and
everything.
PC. Yeah. I'm really happy about that. Don't get me wrong.
It's
But
coming March 14th.
I wish they could have given it a little bit of a facelift.
I think
Yeah.
it looks a little bit remastered.
I think
What
they
I-
upscaled it to 4K or
What
something.
everything
like
I
that.
looked into said it was just like the OG graphics. Yeah, it's probably upscaled,
Yeah.
but it's just the OG graphics.
I'll take the upscale. I mean, like, honestly, the fact that
It's just sharper, blocky. Honestly, upscaling older graphics makes it look worse.
Honestly, like I could just play the old version of it, but my thing is like, I want the like RTX remix version. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
go ahead and hit it with that.
like I want the same exact game. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah.
just with a nicer paint.
Do what they
coat
did
of
to
paint.
Portal or what's that other game? Quake. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because like the recent Battlefronts weren't bad. Don't get me wrong; they were gorgeous games too. They looked fucking amazing. but they weren't fundamentally the same games that we
No.
had back in
They
the
were
day.
just Battlefield, but with the Star Wars coat of paint on it.
Literally, yeah. So like, but I am happy that they're bringing it back and bringing the servers online. So
Though, yeah, so check it out. As the name implies, Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection is a compilation of the first 2 Star Wars Battlefront games. Alongside bundling the 2 games, it includes new content, including maps and characters. One of the new characters includes Jedi Kit Fisto, while Jabba's Palace is among one of the new maps. A new mode called Hero Assault will also be available.
Interesting. I wonder if this is all just like cut content or something that they just went and finished or something like.
Yeah,
I could have sworn there was a Jabba's Palace back on the OG. Because like there was a
I don't
like
remember
trap that you could pull to drop him into the fucking Sarlacc pit.
I don't remember. I honestly didn't play Battlefront 2 as much as I did the first one. So that might be why. I don't know.
Yeah.
I was playing the PSP Battlefront.
Me
for
too.
A little bit,
Dude, we
man.
were playing online
Yeah.
together. But March 14th is when it's coming. But yeah, like you said, up to 64 players online. But the thing about that is, if you can have up to 64 players, that means that there's no bots. Like,
Oh.
are you sure it's up to 64? It didn't say that.
I think
Didn't
I
I say
saw
in that article
somewhere.
just now?
It didn't say that in the article.
Whenever I was looking it up the other day, just to
Yeah, look that up just to confirm, because like that would fundamentally change the game.
The article I saw was talking about it for PlayStation specifically instead of Nintendo, and I think they mentioned.
Yeah, because 64 players. Like, think about that, because that means that like normally Battlefront, it's just you, like, and then your whole like random like bots, everybody. So that means every single person or every single like trooper or droid is a
this
person.
article by Kotaku is claiming will bring 64-player online action.
That's insane.
That's actually going to be fucking chaos.
Dude, if they do
honestly.
64 and still have the bots, that'd be fucking
Some
awesome.
people are going to be spamming those old maps.
Oh, yeah, dude.
You know what I mean? Like,
That's what I'm saying. That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be like the 1v1, like the way that it used to be. But and then like you just go until you run out of bots, basically.
Yeah.
Well, there was always like a online mode, wasn't there? On the
Not
It
like
was,
that.
But it was like, I don't think it was like.
It was like 1v1. It was always 1v1, and it was like you versus
I think some of the online. I think they had an online mode that was like.
4 or something like that.
And you could at least do you could do split screen.
There was like a couple.
Yeah, it was
people
like
on your
2v2.
team, but it wasn't like a
yeah, it wouldn't,
60.
no, not
know.
64.
No.
That'd be really cool to see, honestly. Hopefully they can fill the servers.
Right.
But
I'm sure they can.
some more classic rare games from the NES, SNES, and N64 eras are coming to the Switch Online. So they got Killer Instinct from the Super Nintendo, Battletoads and Battle Maniacs from the Super Nintendo, RC Pro-Am for NES, and Snake Rattle and Roll from NES. And they're all available on Switch Online. And then, and they added Blast Core for the N64. And then Epic Mickey Rebrushed, so the 2010 platformer released on the Wii. Remember when Epic Mickey was going to be cool? It was supposed to be like dark and gritty and shit.
It's weird that they would put out I can't talk. Epic Mickey right now, especially with fucking Steamboat Willie just becoming public domain. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it was Steamboat Willie and Epic Mickey. It
was the rabbit.
Yeah, the rabbit. Yeah.
I always forget his name though.
Still, it's interesting. You know what I mean? Because he's probably right on the heels of Steamboat Willie as far as just like public domain goes. You know what I mean? Like.
Oh yeah, they got to make that money somehow. Before it goes, free to play. But the 2010 platformer released on the Wii is getting a facelift for the Nintendo Switch with Epic Mickey Rebrushed. In addition to upgraded graphics and other improvements, this remake will add new skills for Mickey to take advantage of. Rebrushed is out sometime this year on Switch. And then Shin Megami Tensei 5, Vengeance is a revamped version. Vengeance. It's a revamped version of the 2021 Switch exclusive.
Honestly, I was just gonna go with it. It sounded like a fucking typical Japanese title.
The whole title is Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance is a revamped version of the 2021 Switch exclusive. No, but yeah, so Vengeance, it's coming out on June 21st, and it's coming to like all consoles and PC. And it's not just coming to Switch, but it's an enhanced version of Shin Megami Tensei 5. So
I wonder what's enhanced about it.
This enhanced version is a multi-platform release. It doesn't say. It just says it's enhanced with some new content, such as new locations, demons, and choices players can make. And then Endless Ocean Luminous is coming to Nintendo Switch this May. I feel like Endless Ocean was a game from another Nintendo console back in the day. Yeah, another game franchise that appeared on the Wii made an appearance today. Endless Ocean Luminous is a scuba diving adventure game and the second sequel in the Endless Ocean franchise, following 2010's Endless Ocean 2: Adventures of the Deep.
We got Dave the Diver at home.
In Endless Ocean Luminous, players will venture across the Veiled Sea region to discover all the marine life inhabiting the area. According to the store listing, Luminous has over 500 species of marine life for players to discover. It comes out May 2nd on Switch. Then we got South Park Snow Day announced for Nintendo Switch. It's coming to everything, basically, so it doesn't really matter. It's the THQ Nordic game. And then we got Ender Magnolia.
It looks so weird. They're all in 3D.
It's really strange, yeah.
They were 3D on the N64.
Yeah, but it was like different.
Like shittier 3D.
It was
this
FPS.
This is like really smooth 3D. I don't know. It's weird to see them in such a format.
It also in the N64 one, they kind of had like a Doom style background with
That's
like everything
true.
kind of 2D looking, so it kind of worked out. You know what I mean? Like everything was like flat, but also like had depth to it. It was really strange.
They just really like the whole idea of pissing and snowballs in South Park. Like it's just a thing.
Yeah.
Just the thing. Just the thing for video games specifically. But and then we got Ender Magnolia Bloom in the Mist. It's a sequel to the 2021 game Ender Lilies. So it's in a dark fantasy Metroidvania. You control Lilac, who is on a mission to save the kingdom. So that's coming out when does not say. So yeah, they just said stay tuned. And then Mother 3 is coming into Nintendo Switch Online, but only in Japan. So I don't know why this was even announced in the announcements here, but in the Japanese version of the Nintendo Direct, the company revealed that Mother 3, one of the most desirable Japanese RPGs in gaming history, is making its way to Nintendo Switch Online. Again, this only premiered during the Japanese version, so we won't see that.
Well, that's why they didn't air it.
Yeah.
Lame.
Monster Hunter Stories is getting remastered for modern platforms. This was a 3DS game, I remember. So with the Nintendo 3DS shop officially closed and physical copies of 3DS games not always the cheapest way of accessing games, owners of handheld and fans of Monster Hunter will be happy to know that the 3DS exclusive Monster Hunter Stories is getting remastered for Switch, PC, and PS4. In this one, players become monster riders as they hatch, raise, befriend, and battle monsters from the series. It's kind of like Pokemon, but not. And then we got
with swords.
Yeah,
Pokemon with swords
and hunting. Gundam Breaker 4 was announced, and it's coming out sometime this year. I'm not even gonna get into that. I just can't do it. That was it. That was everything they announced.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
It was kind of a lackluster, but just to add on to it, so we can get this out of the way. Now that that's out of the way, Pokemon celebration, Pokemon Day is like on the 27th. So what, tomorrow? So by the time you guys hear this, it'll have already happened, but there's going to be a Pokemon Presents live stream on Pokemon Day. So happy Pokemon Day from the past, and hope it was good.
They just come out with a Pal World severed head, and we're coming for you.
Damn. They just take it
coming
offline.
Happy Pokemon Day, bitch.
Yeah.
Throw a rose on him.
Yeah. So they haven't really said what we can expect, but I'm assuming they're going to just talk more bullshit about the Pokemon DLC for the games, the 3D games that they've got, or open world ones. But I'm also thinking they're probably going to show like a remake of, they always do like a remake in between games. So
Yeah.
Dude, that'd be so
What do you-
cool if they did like a silver or gold remake in 3D, or even go back to any of the OGs.
I was about to say they've already remade Silver and Gold. Unfortunately,
They can
I
do it
think that
again
before they
though.
did
They're
There's
gonna
just
have
a
to do black
DS
and white.
version.
I think honestly,
it's gonna be black and
I think
white.
combine black and white 1 and 2 into one game. Like
Those-
have them run.
Just call it black and
consecutively.
white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that would sell insanely well because like Black and White were one of the biggest,
yeah.
one of the biggest one like selling wise.
Yeah.
Because it brought back some of the old Pokemon at that point. That was like at a point where it was just like they were getting so deep into all the new Pokemon, and then finally they were like, oh yeah, Pikachu's back, and like random Pokemon like that. Also, I heard the story was decent in that one.
Yeah, I heard the story was good too.
It has
I
a
didn't-
cool art style.
I tried to play a little bit of it on my emulator on my phone, but
Yeah.
I never really got very far.
Yeah, it's too old at this point. It was like on the OG
I don't
DS.
feel like any of the
No.
Pokemon games are too old, honestly.
I feel like the DS, like just graphics wise, was where it kind of makes
Nobody
it.
plays those games for the graphics.
Yeah, I'll play the
though.
fucking
Yeah.
Game Boy one. You know?
The Game Boy
Yeah.
ones, but those graphics look great because that's just like what it was made to look like. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they were trying to give it like this, like
I don't know,
almost
man.
3D
I
look
think
on
black
the
looked
DS.
really good.
I didn't think it looked bad.
Really, I didn't like it when it came
I
out.
mean, I wasn't.
You're not the only one. I think a lot of people were like, not happy about the visual style and like, some other things about it. Like I remember some people being mad about black. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And white, black and white.
Weren't there so?
Somehow make this just political. No,
Didn't they do like a version 2 of each of those? then?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like they had a sequel, like a direct sequel.
Yeah.
Like,
that's
there
what he
like-
was saying. They should do 1 and 2 together on this remake if they do a remake.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Just like put the whole story together.
Yeah.
Because that was the only time they ever did like a sequel, like where they were just like 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. My
Is it-
favorite
yeah.
Pokemon game is the one where like right after you beat the Elite Four, you like go straight to another region.
It's gold.
Yeah, that one was.
Yeah.
dope. I
Yeah,
love-
yeah.
that was like the
And
coolest.
then you got to go
premise.
through the whole
Yeah.
region. Yeah,
You
that shit
literally
was
just go back
badass.
through yellow is what it is. It's like
Sick.
yeah.
That's why Silver's like my all-time favorite.
Yeah.
Fucking-
Silver's cool.
Yeah.
Yep. Anyways, what you guys got?
Oh,
Oh,
my phone's gonna die before we're done.
let's. Yeah.
Let
you
me,
do
let
that.
me
Yeah,
know
let him
when
do some, and then yeah.
Yeah, I'm struggling over here. I forgot to charge my phone. I was using it all day at work. So NVIDIA, the tech company best known for its gaming and graphics GPUs, has officially hit a $2 trillion market valuation, closing at the
Damn.
market cap for the first time today and becoming the first chip maker to cross the milestone. Yeah, $2 trillion. That's
I'll
fucking
take some
Wow.
of that.
crazy.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Can you imagine if you just like woke up and you were worth like $1 billion? Like what that would, what would you do? Like what would the first thing?
Buy a lot of
Yeah.
dumb shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it would, like because you couldn't run out if you had $1
I
billion.
wouldn't tell nobody, but there'd be signs. Fucking-
I'd get a dope ass house. That would be the first thing I would do for sure.
yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
honestly, that sounds
Pay
like a lot
off-
of work. I'd pay somebody to get me a dope ass house.
I-
I wouldn't go do it myself. That's how like
Yeah. that's
rich I
real.
would be. I'd be like, you know what?
Nah,
You
fuck
seem like you
that.
know good houses. I'm gonna send you. Here's 1,000. You know, just go look.
1,000.
That's it. You're getting 1,000. Like, just go. You know, look on Zillow for
Do
me.
you, do you know how realtors work, Jamel?
No, not a realtor, just a random person. Like
Oh.
somebody around me. I'd be like, look, go find me a fucking house,
Yeah, it's real. I'd do it for 1,000.
or go find me a
Find me a fucking
realtor,
house.
or go find me a
I'm going
realtor.
to say realtors cost a little more.
No, I don't even want to have to find the realtor. You go find
Oh,
me
wait,
a realtor.
realtors cost for the sellers, though. Right?
Yeah, it doesn't. I thought with realtors, it's like,
How- man, I'm even in the fucking housing business. I should know this.
isn't it like they?
Don't they get like a percentage?
They
of,
get a
like, the-
They get a
percentage.
percentage, but
Yeah.
like, if you have like a personal realtor, then I feel like you'd be paying them. But a lot of times that percentage is taken out of the sale of the house, so the seller, pays that percent. Look, man,
I don't know,
I'm not on
man.
the sales side. I just build houses.
Welcome
Like-
to Realty Talk. No, but like, yeah, I would pay. Like, I wouldn't move from this seat.
Yeah.
Like, if I woke up and I had $1 billion, I'd just like call somebody and be like, "Look, I'm a billionaire now. Okay, look, you want
So
some
we
money?
know-
Go
we know
do this
money
for
would-
me. Like, I
Have your
don't.
new house built around you.
Yeah,
like-
I'm not moving.
So we know money would absolutely ruin Jamel.
yeah,
When-
They're like, sir, we need you to move. We need to lay the flooring underneath you. And I'd be like,
eating grapes off of a vine.
I'd be like, here,
Girls just got one of those Stephen Hawking computers.
I don't even talk. They're like, here's $100, lift me up. And then somebody would just like, two of them come pick me up, move me out of the way. And then they'd be like, all right, we're done over here. And I'd be like, here's another $200. Take me back over there. Like, this is like a billionaire though. Not like I got $1 million. Like, I'm talking like, I'm not running out of money. Okay. Like, this is,
I would be buying a lot of like, companies and shit too, probably, or investing in companies.
dude, I would
know
be
what I mean?
destroying companies if I was buying them. Like, I got $1 billion. You just buy a company. You have no like experience in running like a giant corporation at all.
That's why I'm just investing.
Just run it into the ground.
You don't. You just,
Oh, I thought you were just buying it,
No.
like just straight.
No.
Walk in
No,
the next day.
You just invest a heavy amount
Yeah.
of like a large amount of money, so that way you just get return investment.
Yeah, of course, but I'm a billionaire. Okay, I don't need that.
Jamel, there's a lot of reasons here why you're not a billionaire.
Like honestly, do you think you could run out of $1 billion by yourself?
Yeah, absolutely.
How?
Bad investments.
No,
Buy a bunch
but
of jets or
don't.
something?
Don't invest. Just
There's
get a
definitely
house.
things you could do.
I mean,
Nick
yeah.
Cage did it. No, wait, no.
He
wasn't
was not a
yeah.
billionaire.
I'm just playing. But he bought an island or some
Does
shit and
anybody
went
just-
bankrupt. Like,
Okay, but does
I'm just saying it's possible to just do stupid enough shit with
Yeah.
your millions. You know what I mean? Like,
fucking no? I'd immediately get all my shit paid off, like first, and then I would, for the most part, probably I don't know. I'd want to just like disappear.
Suppose you had $1 billion. You could spend $5,000 a day for more than 500 years before you would run out of money. So you would basically, if you want to spend $1 billion in 25 years, you would have to spend over $100,000 a day for 25 years.
Easy. No,
I couldn't. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't run out of $1 billion. Like I'm not investing. I'm just buying a house. And I'm just buying little shit. Like, I'd have like every now and then I'd be like, hey, you want to go on vacation? We'll just, go on vacation. Like, go somewhere just crazy.
I would probably be on vacation a lot. I'd be like constantly flying places.
But
and
not
doing stuff.
$100,000 a day type life. Like, can you imagine doing that?
Well, I mean, yeah, that'd be really hard to do. I mean, most banks would like cut you off if you were like spending that much on like a fucking debit card. You know what I mean? Like,
Mine's all cash, dude. No, just kidding. That's how I would run out.
So I just get that Amex
right?
black
Yeah,
card.
get that black. Yeah,
Oh,
that's what, yeah. I
dude.
guess if you're a billionaire, you'd be
Yeah, you
rocking.
do
that.
whatever you
Yeah,
want,
You
dude.
do whatever you want.
Lim-
Yeah.
No limit.
No
limit. Yeah.
Anyways,
I would-
yeah, Nvidia hit it in apparently a large jump of Nvidia hitting their 2 trillion.
What are we gonna do today? business. Yeah, like, I'm just saying, dude. Like, you'd have a hard time spending $1 billion. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Anyways,
No, for sure. Billion cash. But apparently a big portion of their new market valuation is due to AI.
Ooh.
So,
Nice.
Yeah, they have
Okay.
investing in AI.
I like
see.
the AI.
I like developing it, I think.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean they're
Okay.
Business.
I don't know why we try to talk business
Yeah, this
seriously
is
with
like the
Jamel.
most broke ass fucking business conversation of all time.
It's so funny though.
Jamel was like,
Stocks, business.
Oh yes, stocks. Anyways,
Speaking of things you might want to invest in, Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree pre-orders are now live.
investing.
Ahead of its June 21st release date. So, yeah, that's coming out. They put out a trailer for the new Elden Ring DLC. Looks sick. Looks sick AF.
yeah.
You know? Apparently, there's like a whole... Like, the map for the DLC is, like, bigger than Limgrave, or as big as Limgrave. Yeah, that's what I... Yeah.
Wait, is Limgrave the first map? Like the world?
I'm
yeah,
pretty sure,
all the
yeah.
way.
Or is
yeah,
it just
before
like
you
an
get to like the Rotten Lands, it's like all the starting green area, like all of that.
Oh, I thought it was like the whole map.
No,
I was
no,
like, fuck
that's-
yeah.
What
I
is-
kinda-
What is that place? What is the whole place
The
called?
lands between or something. The
Yes.
Forgotten. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
That's unfortunate. I mean, that's still pretty big.
I mean, it's
But
still a big ass map for DLC.
yeah, I was hoping it was
I'm
like
sure it'll be jam packed with shit.
So,
You know what I mean?
they show a shit
fuck
ton of
you up.
bosses in that trailer.
All
dude.
kinds of new enemies, new weapon types,
Mhm.
New abilities. Right?
It looked like it.
yeah,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Yeah, a bunch of new shit all
I
the way
hope I
around.
can take my old shit and spam my fucking super OP weapons that I've got though.
I would
Yeah.
assume you can. Like it's well, yeah. New Game Plus. Like I don't see why it would stop you from fucking going into the DLC.
But
It's gonna be.
yeah, it's dope.
Anyways, so we were all of us except for Brent talking mad shit about Skull and Bones last week. And apparently, the number of people playing Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag has risen 200% on Steam after the release of fellow Ubisoft pirate game Skull and Bones. So this was the trick. It was to get, they're like, look, we're going to make money either way. Either we're going to sell a bunch of copies of this, or a bunch of people are going to buy, our old game.
Dude,
Either way,
they're
we're making
not
money.
making money off of the Black Flag sales.
You don't think so?
The game costs like $6.
Oh, damn.
I bought it the other day.
Yeah, I see it on sale all the time for like really
It's
cheap.
like normally it's like $15 for the last however long it's been on sale for like $6 or something.
Damn. So
Yeah,
never
they're
mind.
not-
They're making no money.
Yeah,
But-
they're losing all the way around.
Yeah, and they even came out and were like, yeah, we kind of fucked up. And then
no shit.
everybody was like, well, yeah, I guess so. That's
Fucking
it.
just do right next time. Fucking like their initial plan for the game would have been great.
I still haven't even tried it. I've had it downloaded for like a long time and just haven't gotten around to trying it.
Yeah, upon launch, Black Flag rose to up to like 3,000 players online or something. That's not that many, but they made it like it was a big deal.
Well, not
But-
in like terms of like current fucking multiplayer games and shit.
Yeah, but I mean, I think even for like what wasn't Skull and Bones? Didn't they say like they can't even hit 1,000 players like
Was it really that
concurrently?
bad? I didn't.
It's
I didn't
something
see-
like that. Yeah.
I haven't seen any like official numbers on it.
Yeah, Skull. Hold on, let's check this out.
Peak. Look up. Yeah, Skull and Bones peak concurrent.
Peak
I'm gonna guess
1,000 players. Wait, no, hold on.
No.
No.
I'm gonna say it's got to be more than 1,000.
Yeah.
Okay, no. Okay, we are way off. But
Yeah.
so,
Yeah. What is it like in the tens of thousands?
it's actually maybe they didn't do so bad. Skull and Bones reportedly has peaked with 850,000 active players on all its on all platforms together. This was confirmed by Insider Gaming, who also stated that this player count includes those who started playing the game with its 8-hour free trial. So not all of these are cells.
Those are, yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay.
that's across all platforms, including all demo free trials. So
Oh, okay.
we're not going to get a clear answer at first. It'll be a
Yeah.
while before
Let's
we get
wait,
some
yeah.
clear answers. But
Interesting.
anyways,
All right. What do I got here?
I like that article.
Oh God,
I'm just
sorry. Yeah, my bad. So I got a little bit of Helldivers news. Yes. So as I was talking about earlier, they fixed their issues with their servers and stuff, and now
It's
that
better
they fixed, it's completely fixed. Like I can do quick play, all that. Like
Oh, good.
only thing I can't do is game chat for some reason, but I think that's a me issue somewhere. Like something got fucked up. Because everybody else is able to do game chat, which really fucking chaps my ass. But no, in a tweet they were talking about Helldivers 2 developer was talking. Arrowhead CEO John Pilidstedt said that he was proud of the development team after a weekend that appeared to go much better than prior. So I'm trying to get into the part where they're talking about the rest of their plan. Like now that they got their shit fixed, they're going to get to their original plan, which is like content pretty quick, I think. So what can Helldivers 2 expect in the future? There's a lot of chatter about the addition of mechs for players to get the grips with,
What?
as well as new players. A new faction seems likely too. Helldivers 2 is already teasing the arrival of the Illuminate from the first game, I guess. So they're bringing in another enemy from the first game. Perhaps Arrowhead will also add new weapons and stratagems at some point as well. In the short term, the developer will probably issue a balance patch. So yeah, mechs, new factions, new weapons, all that shit.
Is the first game any good?
It sounds like a niche
It's a top-down like shooter.
Oh, okay. So
yeah,
they
it's
changed
nothing.
styles.
It
know,
looks nothing like
It's
it
kind of
does.
like that Risk of Rain game I've been playing. Risk of Rain 2 and Risk of Rain 1 are like completely different like styles of game. Like they're totally different like, games altogether. Like it's weird.
Anthony in the comments or in the chat said swords and stealth missions. I don't know if he means that's what's coming or if that's what he wants to come. Let us know, Anthony.
He's predicting your future.
A lot of
for
people are
Sekiro.
wanting swords for. A
That
sword would be
does
pretty cool,
Stealth
Right.
missions? No.
but
no.
a sword against the robots, I don't know. Unless it's a fucking lightsaber.
Nah, I mean you play. He
could
said,
be
yeah,
cool.
that's what it was. Or wait, that what is what the CEO tweeted. Anthony,
Go to school.
Did you do this to make me read dumb? No, but yeah. So apparently the CEO tweeted that. So
Twitted
that. But I was gonna say.
Exted. What is it now? Exted.
Oh shit! What were you saying though? You were no, the swords cutting robots. Do you ever
Yeah.
play Metal Gear Rising?
Oh well, that's kind of like basically a lightsaber too, though, isn't it?
It's just a sword.
No, he had like some plasma fucking cutting sword. There was some special property to his sword.
Really?
Yes, absolutely.
It just looks like a
Right?
sword.
I
don't-
remember
don't
there being some-
remember it being like anything other than just like a normal. Ninja
Yeah, it was like a
sword,
ninja
but-
sword.
I could have sworn I
You're
fucking
I
love
mean, you
that
could be
game.
right. Totally. I didn't play much of it. you
But the
know?
cutting, like in that game,
Oh
I
my
wish they would
God.
bring that kind.
They need
type
to
of
remaster that game,
Yeah.
dude. That would be fucking
a dope game.
amazing. Yeah, I love Metal Gear Rising.
Dead Island 2 is available to play via Xbox Game Pass right now.
Wow,
So,
that's
yeah.
cool.
Just throwing that out there.
I almost bought that the other day on PC because it was like on sale. I'm glad I didn't.
It's not on that Game Pass. It's only on Xbox Game Pass.
What? Is it on cloud?
You know, I don't know. It doesn't say. But I will check that out and let you know since you were planning on buying it. But it says, let's see, update. Dead Island 2's availability on Xbox Game Pass is now announced with a blog post confirming it's only available for Game Pass Ultimate members. Yeah. It doesn't say anything about cloud, though. Yeah.
Okay, moving on. Let's see. As part of a PlayStation blog post ostensibly centered around the announcement of new PlayStation VR 2 games, Sony has quietly revealed much bigger news. It plans to add PC compatibility to the VR headset later this year. We're pleased to share that we are currently testing the ability for PSVR 2 players to access additional games on PC to offer even more game variety in addition to the PSVR 2 titles we are available through PS5. We hope to make this support available through 2024. Stay tuned for updates. So that leads me to wonder what that actually means. You know what I mean? Because it says, we're pleased to share that we're currently... It says, we're pleased on PC to offer even more game variety in addition to the PSVR 2 titles available through PS5. So is it going to just like run through Steam, or do you think they'll put out their own like PlayStation ecosystem on the PC and try to like cash in on like VR
You
players?
know they're gonna have some fucking gateway
You know what I
software
mean?
for it.
Like,
Yeah.
what if it's not just like, what if it's not only compatible with the PSVR 2, but like you could plug your index into it or something, and then play like all these like, because there's a roster of like PlayStation exclusive VR games. You know what I
No.
mean? Like from
Yeah,
the,
I doubt that.
They might, if they do that, they might get my ass with that because I really want to play the Resident Evils in fucking VR.
that's what I'm saying. And not only that, but they've got like
Yeah.
Astrobot and a bunch of other random like PlayStation games that were like really good games from like last gen that with like a slight facelift could easily be like modern good VR
Yeah.
games. You know what I mean?
We got another bet here. I'm willing to bet you anything you guys are looking at it the wrong way. I think all they're gonna do is allow you to just plug your headset to the PC and use Steam.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, honestly, the way I think this really is
But-
going is that this is more or less just like a consolation prize because they realize they're not going to do as much with the headset as they
No.
thought they were
So
going
like,
to.
all right,
know
you
what
bought
I
it here. You can
Here's
use it
at
on
least
PC.
something you
Yeah.
can do with it, yeah. Before
For
we
those
stop,
that do
yeah.
have PC, though, I mean, there's a lot of
Yeah.
people who don't have PC that bought
I
it.
mean,
because of
personally,
that.
I've been wanting like a hardwired headset because like I do like the Quest on the PC, but the compression kind of gets me a little bit. You know what I mean? I would love to have my fucking PlayStation VR 2 hooked up to the PC. I think that'd be a cool
Yeah.
experience.
Yeah.
I just hope they don't do some bullshit to where like you have to have like a Sony program or a PlayStation program on your computer, and it can only access shit through that.
Well, my biggest thing is like, okay, the PlayStation VR 2 has a cable with a USB-C plug, so you'd probably have to get some sort of adapter if you don't have a USB-C port on your GPU or on your like MOBO. Yeah, like so. I mean, I don't know. It's one of those things.
I don't have a fucking
I don't have a
USB-C port on my
USB-C
computer.
port on my like good computer.
Shit.
You know, so. And I know for a while they were putting them on graphics cards, but like my graphics card doesn't even have one on it. You know what I mean?
You have a 40 series. It's gonna fuck with the the reading
Yeah.
between the PC and the headset, just because you have that one point of like different connection.
Mhm.
That's the one thing I think will come out though, is you'll probably get some kind of different
Official
cable
adapter or something.
or just a different
you
cable.
can't
If
take
they-
the cable off of the PlayStation. It's like
Oh, okay. I didn't hear
built
that
into
part.
the-
So yeah, they'll have an official adapter, and I'm
Yeah,
sure it'll
have
be
to be
something
beefed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For like for like
Transfer.
reading rates and everything.
You know what they
Yeah.
could do is do some sort of like thing like they did with the PSVR 1 where they sell you like a box that you plug into your computer with like a, processor in it kind of.
Yeah, it's like an external
yeah.
graphics card type
Maybe not
situation.
even like a graphics card, just kind of like takes the information that the headset
Yeah.
is receiving and like,
I'm almost, because there's something like that for the.
PSVR 1 was like that.
Vive.
Okay, yeah, that's what. Yeah.
Anyways, so this is just kind of like when these games are coming out. We got dates now for coming to other platforms. Let's see. Hi-Fi Rush is coming to PS5 on March 19th, and Grounded will come to PS4 and PS5 on April 16th. But Sea of Thieves is also coming to PS5 now. Let me see.
Okay, cool.
What day?
That's pretty good for the Sea of Thieves like online community. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that'll be
Yeah.
a good influx.
The Sea of Thieves team also released a video in tandem with the announcement. So I think Sea of Thieves is just coming on
coming
April
everywhere.
16th. It's coming everywhere. Yeah, it's coming the 16th. April 16th, I'm pretty sure is the day. So, So there you go. If you want to hit the high seas. Oh, no, April 30th. Whew. Almost had that wrong.
Jamel, can you make up your mind, dude?
Dude, I'm trying not to read the whole article for like
I
this
know.
little bit of info, and like it's just they scatter it. They're like, "You're gonna read this."
Yeah, no, they're bad about that.
Maybe we should stop being lazy and just read the article.
Never.
Yeah,
I'm
like
bad about
Lazy
skimming.
Speak podcast.
honestly, I think our readers would thank us for not reading all
Just
of these
droning.
articles. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of fluff too sometimes.
Yeah, for sure. You can tell
Um,
they have like a quota they have to meet with like the word count. You know what I mean? Like,
so, I may or may not have forgotten to grab news on my way here. So
You're
I'm
good.
out.
Oh,
Your
you're good,
phone's
mate.
dead anyways.
Yeah.
Throw it in the trash. No, I'm just-
Got 9%.
let me see what I got here. So we did Dead Island, we did Limgrave, we did Borderlands. That's all I got. That's it.
Okay.
Who said that out?
This is some pretty big news here. At least for Xbox. Well,
Nobody.
no one cares. Yeah. This year's Call of Duty launch, it says, will this year's Call of Duty launch day one on Game Pass? Xbox Phil Spencer has suggested that it will. Speaking to GameFile, Spencer
That's
said,
actually dope as fuck. Like,
Mhm. Yeah, speaking.
that's a lot of value to the Game Pass subscription, especially if you get a new Call of Duty every year and then get to play it all year with your subscription. You know
Yep.
what I mean? Like, that's pretty big, you know?
Yep.
Yeah, Spencer said Microsoft plans for all Activision Blizzard, ZeniMax, and Xbox Game Studios games to launch on Game Pass day one. That means the games launch straight into the Xbox subscription service the same day they go on general sale. Anthony said, "Ew, the poor people are going to be playing now." Is that our intent is the full portfolio of games from ZeniMax, Activision Blizzard, and XGS or Xbox Game Studios will be on Game Pass day one. Spencer said, Microsoft has already announced the upcoming launch of Blizzard's Diablo 4 into Game Pass, and there's a clear intent to get the Call of Duty back catalog into the library as well. But the suggestion new Call of Duty games launch straight into Game Pass as well is a somewhat surprising one given Activision's resistance to the idea in the past. That's because it was Bobby Kotick. He's gone now. So,
They have no say.
boom. Yeah, so
Yeah.
Dude.
looks like we're going to get the upcoming Call of Duty more than likely We'll be on day one.
Yeah.
Cool.
So one of my buddies and now coworkers, like buddies from college, he bought Call of Duty like last night or something, downloaded it, and then went to start it, and out of nowhere, he has a permanent ban from Activision
Weird.
specifically for Modern Warfare 3. Never played it before. Booted it up last night on a Series X. Like no cheats, no
Yeah, no PC.
No
stuff.
funky software.
It might be following his account. So like,
Now, does he play on PC
No, he said
ever?
specifically for no. He's always been a console player. He's played every Call of Duty up until then. Has never used
Well, you
cheats
could probably
or software.
what's it called? Dispute the.
He
Yeah,
tried
just-
to appeal it, and it was like an automatic response from like a fucking computer. Like he got a response back that his appeal was denied.
he needs to go check his other games and see if he can play those, because if not, then it's an account ban and it's something he did on a previous game.
Yeah,
Because
well, it's
they
saying-
ban you across like
Yeah,
Call of Duty. It's not just game.
yeah, it's an
per
active.
game.
Yeah, it's Activision ban. So, but it was saying that for using suspicious software
On his Xbox.
with a Series X. Yeah,
I mean, you could do it.
I mean, yeah, you can do it, but it's
Does he have
a
any,
lot
like,
of work to
Flash
get-
drives or anything plugged into his, or like a
I don't
big
think so.
hard drive? I don't know. That's
I mean, he's a very regular gamer. He's not going to try to get no Chronos or go through the trouble of getting an actual software on an Xbox.
I'm just wondering what like the read could be happening that like is
I don't-
causing it to just
fucked
automatically
up.
time out. You know what I mean?
He
Like,
tried to appeal it, and they came back to him almost immediately and said that his appeal was denied, and so he had to just get a fucking refund from Microsoft.
that is so strange.
Yeah,
And he'll never play Call of Duty again.
fucking no, at least not on that Xbox account. No.
Oh, it's on his Xbox account that's blocked.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
I thought you said the Activision account.
Or
Like-
active?
Oh.
No, his Activision account. Yeah, which I mean is not like whatever console you play on, you pair it with too.
I
Yeah,
think the
but he
Activision
could just make
account
a new
is like
Activision account.
cross-platform though. So like, if you have one Activision account, it's for like all your.
Yeah, he could just
Yeah.
delete that account and make a whole new one with a different email.
Yeah,
I
but
would
if he
assume.
bought anything in the previous ones, I don't know how much he played COD, but
That just seems like I'll never understand that whenever people are like, oh, but I bought all this stuff for a game like that I played 10 years ago. It's like, who fucking cares? Like, if you have like a outfit on a game that you're never gonna play again, like to stop you from playing any of the future ones. I don't know. I've just never been like worried.
I mean, now
about
that they're actually carrying it over, though.
yeah, I guess. Oh, wait, they're carrying it over, like stuff from back in the day.
They carried Warzone 2 over to Warzone 3,
Yeah, I
and
thought.
all the skins from MW2 to MW3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like his.
I mean, now that they're doing it now, yes, I don't know, if he had skins on it, but it's also just fucking weird. Like, he can't even play the game that he just bought. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, that is really
Very
strange.
Yeah. I don't put it past them though. It's Activision. It's
yeah.
what they do. It's what they
And
do
it was
for
also
fun.
weird, like when he was trying to like connect, it didn't give him the message. It was saying like there was an error connecting to the network or whatever, and then he would hit retry and it would flash the message that he was banned like super quick. He showed me a video of it, and it would just flash super fast.
Anthony said someone could have hacked his old account and used it. So
Is that
Yeah.
even a thing?
No, that's a thing for sure. It happened to me on my PlayStation a while
Jesus.
back, and I had to like go through the whole process again. My whole
Hackers
account,
are
like-
running out of their own fucking
Well,
emails. And
the fact that they were so quick about it means that they have evidence that somebody was doing that. Like somebody was using
Yeah.
suspicious, software. So if it wasn't your buddy, he's just secretly some hacker that like he's been hiding it.
He's definitely not. He's a regular.
Well, I mean, they
just
might not even
Joe
be playing
Schmo
on
gamer.
Xbox. It could just be somebody
On
who's got his
PC or
Activision account, like email or whatever, and hacked into it and is playing on PC because they know that he's never gonna do anything on PC. So like they think it won't ever matter in the long run, and then it just they got caught cheating or something. I don't know. I'm just throwing out
Yeah,
theories.
it's probably
Yeah.
Anthony's hacked account. You know what I'm saying? The one that he uses to get all of his dubs with. But anyways, that's
Damn, slip that in there.
just kidding. No, but anyways, that's it for the news this week. We're gonna jump on over to this week's hot releases. There's 2 games. We got Star Wars Dark Forces Remaster coming to everything on February 28th. That's pretty cool. I think it comes with the first, second, however many there are of those.
Is that one of the games in the Jedi Outcast series?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
The first ones
Yeah.
where they're kind of like
The
Doom
first-person
games almost.
shooter, yeah.
And then we got
Oh, yeah.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth Coming to PS5 on February 29th.
Oh wow. Okay.
It's here.
That was fast.
Yeah. I think there's a demo out for it right
Yeah,
now.
I actually have that one downloaded too. I got the Skull and Bones demo and the Final Fantasy VII demo downloaded. And I just haven't played them yet.
Is that one turn-based?
No.
No.
No?
No.
Ooh, I might download that demo then.
It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's like action RPG kind of now. I don't even know how to explain what it is now. Like
It's definitely not turn-based. It's more
No.
like
Heck,
it's
hack
turn,
and
beat 'em up.
slash. Yeah, beat 'em up kind of thing.
but it's still somewhat like
There's
you
still
still
abilities
pick
and-
like
There's abilities and stuff,
yeah.
and there's like powers and
yeah. No,
Interesting.
I fuck with that. I just don't fuck with turn-based.
It's
Yeah,
like 15, 16, and then the 7 remakes are all kind of the same, honestly, as far as like combat goes. 15 was like kind of wanky. And 16 had a more solid combat than 15, in my opinion.
Kind
but-
of wanky.
Yeah, I don't know.
The wanka.
They're a little wanky.
But yeah, that's it. So let's hop on over to Brent's Chat GP trivia.
Oi, hold up. Let me get that going.
Oh yeah.
Think of something we can make into trivia, Gov.
Okay.
Mm.
We should do no.
We didn't. We've done history. We've done maybe just science, just general science.
Yeah, just scientific trivia questions.
Have we not done science?
I mean, we've done categories
Oh,
within
wait,
science.
what was the one that we did where we were like talking about elements and shit? Wasn't that last time? Wasn't that science?
That was just trivia questions.
Oh, that was just yeah. We
Alright,
just
alright,
did
alright, here we go.
trivia.
All right, based on science.
Ooh,
Scientific.
based on a true story.
Do, do,
Sorry.
do, 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 do.
Gotta-
I feel like we're about to be on Jeopardy though.
I gotta write it out so we get it right. Okay, here we go. All right.
Sorry.
Yeah, I feel like we've done a lot of these before.
It probably regurgitates a
Tell
lot
it.
of the same.
Give me 10 more questions.
Well, hold on. Some of these we definitely haven't. Okay, let's just start at the top.
Okay.
I think these will be fine. This first one we might have done, but all the rest seem okay.
Okay.
All right. So, question number 1: what is the name of the largest moon of Saturn?
Titan.
Good job. Good
Nice.
job. Good one.
Look at you.
All right, question number 2. What is the phenomenon where light bends around a massive object, such as a galaxy or black hole?
It's not refraction. What is it?
My mind went to refraction. but-
Yeah, me too.
No. Fuck. This is how they determine how big fucking planets and shit are.
Yeah.
Because they wait for a planet to pass in front of like its sun
yeah.
or whatever, and how much light it displaces around it. They can do a calculation and determine the size of the fucking planet. And why I know that and not what the fucking shit is called, it really pisses me
What's
off.
the first letter?
G.
Okay. Say it again. Say the whole sentence again. Or question.
Okay, what is the phenomenon where light bends around a massive object, such as a galaxy or black hole, called?
It's a.
Oh,
it's a
this is
name.
different. This is more so talking about where. So like if it's bending around a black hole, that's
But
just the
also-
visual. It's not actually because even light gets absorbed into a black hole, right? So he's just talking about the fucking event horizon type shit.
Yeah.
So that would be. Oh shit! I don't even know what that would be
It's a
called.
name of someone, right? Something.
I'll give you a hint.
Mm-hmm.
It's 2 words, and the first word is gravitational.
Distortion.
No.
What? No, they can do this with planets though too to determine how big.
No,
they are.
this is different from that. That's what I'm saying. I know what that is. This is different. He's talking about literally like where it bends around. The light bends around a planet going out, not like the light facing towards us. Like
You can see
No,
a pretty good
it's
example
a
of it
visual.
in the movie Interstellar.
interstellar, like where you see the event horizon, and the light looks like it's basically being absorbed.
Well, yeah, on a black hole, but when talking about larger objects, this is how they. Okay, what is it called?
It's called gravitational lensing.
Lensing. Okay,
Yeah.
look, they can. All right.
Because lensing, I think, is specifically about like
No, but
the bending.
I took I took astronomy in college, and we had to do. I'll look it up, but there's a method of whenever a large object passes in front of the sun in that solar system, how the light
Well, the
distorts
sun
around
would
it.
probably pull in enough, gravitational pull to lens around something. I'm sure.
Yeah. But what he's talking about is the shadow versus
It's
the
not the
shadow of the
shadow,
planet. It looks like a shadow to us because it's literally a spot. Like But yeah, gravitational lensing occurs when a massive celestial body such as a galaxy cluster, not like a planet, causes a sufficient curvature of space-time for the path of light around it to be visibly
so like
bent.
on the Webb telescope where it's all wonky looking.
Yeah, where like a certain parts, it's just like the light is literally like bending. Like so, it's not talking about like I know exactly what you're talking about. I hear
What is
Neil
the
deGrasse
name of
Tyson.
that? I can't think of the name of the
Yeah.
that because it is a method, but
Yeah.
you know,
This is just, it's not even a method.
Uh,
This is just a thing. That's what, it's just showing what
yeah,
it looks like.
yeah.
All right, well, moving on. Let's see. In the periodic table,
I knew it.
which
Elements.
element has the highest electronegativity?
Negativity. Oh, fuck. So the
I
least,
suck at this shit.
like the least conductive.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm guessing. It says which metal specifically.
Which
Element.
element?
It could literally be
Element.
any of
Oh
them.
god damn it.
Is cotton
fucking
an element?
Dirt. Fucking.
Is mayonnaise an element?
Nah, I'm gonna need at least a first letter on this
Yeah.
one. I don't.
All right, it's an F.
Oh.
Read the question again.
What in the periodic table? Which element has the highest electronegativity?
Fucking fluoride. I don't.
Fluorine.
Fluorine.
Yeah.
Nice.
Fluorine.
There we
I
go.
said fluoride.
All right. Question number 4.
I'll take it.
What is the name given to the first proposed living cell believed to be the common ancestor of all life on Earth?
Something about Adam, right? Right? It's got to be.
Oh my god.
Is it like a really long name?
It's 4 words.
No idea.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Well,
no.
give us the first word.
Last.
Yeah, just fucking tell us the answer.
It's last universal common ancestor, acronym LUCA.
I'd never even heard of that. That's
Yeah.
cool. I would assume
This
they
is
would have
new.
just.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, well, there you go. Now you know something new. All right, question number 5. Which brand of mathematics deals with the properties and relationships of points, lines, surfaces, solids, and the higher dimensional analogs?
Calculus.
Hold on. Say this again. That hurt. That hurt my brain.
Which branch of mathematics deals with the properties and relationships of points, lines, surfaces, solids, and higher dimensional analogs?
It's just
Physics?
geometry.
Yeah,
The
geometry.
geometry.
Yeah.
There you go.
Higher dimensional analogs means like greater than 2D, 3D shapes. And,
Yeah.
Interesting.
Fucking-
Okay.
All right, question number
Winning
6.
over here with the
Yeah,
science.
he's killing the science stuff.
Just using context clues at this point.
Question number 6. In physics, what term describes the theoretical temperature at which matter stops vibrating, defined as 0
Absolute
on
zero.
the Kelvin? Yes, good job. All right,
Because they need absolute 0 for quantum computing, right?
I think so. I don't know anything about quantum
Yeah,
computing.
I don't know. I know it has to be cold. I don't know if it has to be
Cold as
absolute
fuck.
0.
All right. What is the rarest naturally occurring element in the Earth's crust?
Oh boy.
The rarest?
Yeah, it's probably not what you think.
Okay.
I'll give you a clue. It starts with an A.
Oh, fuck.
Aluminum. Naturally occurring.
Is it AR?
Mm-mm.
No.
You'll never guess this. I didn't even know this was an element.
Okay, go ahead.
It's astatine.
Oh yeah. Interesting.
It's that rare.
Huh.
All right. Question number 8.
There's some tough ones.
I told them to make it hard. Question number
It
8.
did.
In computer science, what is the name of the sorting algorithm that works by repeatedly swapping adjacent elements if they are in the wrong order?
Quantum computing.
No.
Or
Well, say that again.
elements if they're in the.
In computer science, what is the name of the sorting algorithm that works by repeatedly swapping adjacent elements if they are in the wrong order?
Fucking A. What's the first letter?
Log.
B?
B.
I'll just tell you.
Fuck.
It's bubble sort.
Fuck no. I
What?
didn't know that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I look like a fucking computer engineer.
All right. Question number 9.
Never got that.
What is the principle called that states the speed of a fluid decreases while the pressure within the fluid increases when the fluid flows through a constrained path?
Viscosity. I have no.
It's Bernoulli's principle.
Of course, dude. Of course, Bernoulli's
Natural.
So Bernoulli's principle come like a really good example. No, that's non-Newtonian fluid.
Oh, here we go. We got an astronomy one here for you.
Okay,
Yeah, fucking-
All right.
Devin's got this one.
In the field of astronomy, what term describes the shift of light from an approaching celestial object towards the blue end of the spectrum?
God damn it!
Wait, shifts it towards the
shift
blue.
the light.
That's because
Or,
like,
the
further
distance.
away it's red.
Yeah.
Or no, it's blue the further, right?
Red waves can make it the farthest,
Yeah. So wait, that sounds opposite.
right? Red.
At least my
doesn't-
like to me, because like whenever we see light, we see it as blue, right? So no, red is further away.
blue are the closest.
Blue is closest.
Blue
That's
are
why
the closest
stars
wa-
that we
yeah.
see are blue.
It's like some fucking light shift. So,
yeah, I don't know what it's called, but I know what
would
it
we
is.
know this?
but
Is that some
I'll
crazy
give you
word?
a hint. Both of the words, it's one word comprised of two words, and both of those words are in the question.
say it again.
It's like red, blue color.
In the field of astronomy, what term describes the shift of light from an approaching celestial object towards the blue end of the spectrum?
Is it called blue shift?
You got
Blue
it!
shift. Yeah, okay. That's what I was saying. Like something. I knew it was something shift. God damn it! I thought it was like red, blue. Yeah, because it's red. Red light is the
Further away,
Furthest. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why whenever the sun's setting, we get a lot of like red throughout the sky because it's at that point it's the furthest away.
Well, I feel like I learned a lot.
Yeah, same. I've learned a lot from Devin. But yeah. And I wanted to say, I figured out what I was talking about earlier. It wasn't the 4K. I'm an idiot. It's the frame rate or the hertz.
Oh, yeah.
So like if it says 120 hertz on a
It's
TV,
actually 60.
it's not. Yeah, it's not 120
Yeah,
hertz.
hertz.
Like,
Oh, really?
Hertz is you cut hertz in half to get fucking frame rate. I think that is a
No,
a
wait,
ploy.
no. What?
Yeah.
no, not even that. What it is they're upscaling the frame. So like if it says like 126, or I mean not
Oh,
120.
so they're like extrapolating frames?
Yes, every large TV, like it's actually like the $800 that I was talking about. You can't find a TV, bigger than my monitor right there that will give you above like 60 frames.
Yeah, no, they're all generally
Like-
60 frames
My TV
nowadays.
will do the frame extrapolation thing, and it actually works pretty good. It's kind of like the frame generation thing for NVIDIA, but the input lag is just like really, really bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like unplayably bad. But it
Yeah.
Yeah, most 4K, like this one's like 60 frames. That's
Yeah,
it.
he
You're not
said.
gonna-
He said they'll use words like 120 true motion or
yeah, and that one you have to divide in half, and you'll get the actual frame rate.
what it actually is. Yeah,
Yeah.
because they have their own formula for
Yeah.
their. So it'll say 120 true motion, but you have to divide it.
Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah.
it's such bullshit. It's how they get you though. Like if you don't look into that.
Well,
shit.
no, you're not gonna find a 120 frame fucking 4K TV for
That would be badass.
at all. Like or on a large scale, like it just I don't think it exists.
It does.
Those
They're
new
just expensive
Samsung,
as fuck.
well, the new Samsung giant ass monitors are the closest you can get to that, and they're like fucking $5,000.
yeah, they're very expensive.
You might as well just get a computer monitor, honestly. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Well, they are computer monitors. Like they don't do 120 frames in big ass 4K or anything like that.
Yeah, it's the mix of 4K and in the frame rate and like a certain size of the screen. Like
yeah.
once you hit a certain size, it just doesn't work anymore. But anyways, that's it. Remember, guys, you've been listening to GameSpeak Podcast courtesy of GameSpeakPodcast.com. The show posts for free every Wednesday on all podcast platforms, but you can watch it live before anyone else on twitch.tv/GameSpeakPodcast every Monday evening at 7:50 p.m. CST. Be sure to join us and the rest of the GameSpeak community at dsc.gg/GameSpeakPodcast. Check out our other video content on YouTube, and if you want to stay up to date with your boys, you can find us on Facebook by just searching our names. And check out the GameSpeak Podcast Instagram. Until next time, listeners.
Later.